What's up everyone, welcome to the Goblins Den. And like I said, I was going to try to show you this process on how to fix g.i.joes. As you can see, I have an old g.i.joe who's actually in good shape. This is oh man, what the hell is Copperhead, I think his name was. And you can see there, he's not wiggly or loose or anything. That's a normal one. I have a Saw Viper. He's perfectly good shape too. That's how this supposed to be. Then, like I said, I have bags of ones that are broken. There's one bag, there's another bag. Alright, I just got these in. This is my shipment. O-ring for Real American Hero G.I.Joe waist. That's what they look like, people. They're like little gaskets or little rubber bands or whatever it is. Now, what you're going to need. Patience, number one. Nibbles. Some pretzels. Something to drink. Scissors, because I'm going to show you what you need those for in a minute. And I'm going to put you down for a second right here. Actually, you know what? Grip. Alrighty, I'm back. You're also going to need a little screwdriver, because as you can see on the back of the G.I.Joe, it is a very small hole to get that screw. And make sure you have all the parts of the G.I.Joe. There's always the top part, if it focuses. I hate this camera. That's why I have a whole thing of batteries waiting to go. You need the waist, and you need the legs. And of course, the new O-ring. Now, what's the point of the scissors? The scissors are basically, you're going to stick the O-ring, which is when a tripod would come in very handy. Alright, stick the O-ring on the scissors like so. And what you want to do is you want to open it very gently, and you just want to kind of stretch the O-ring a little bit, as much as you can without thinking it's going to break. Just stretch it. You can see I'm shaking because, like I said, I'm using one hand. So there's that. You stretch it for a little bit, let it close. This is the boring part. So you know what? We're going to skip ahead. Alrighty, back again. I think I stretched out the O-ring enough, and as you can see, I removed the very extremely small screw from the back of the G.I.Joe, which is really rusty, which sucks. I'm gonna have to clean it up with some WD-40. But anyway, when you take the screw off, basically the character should just fall apart. Yeah, there it goes. Sometimes you need the scissors or something to pry him open. Like, again, I'm doing this one-handed. There we go. So he comes apart. The arms come off, which you can see, they're like little sockets. This is the back. Comes apart, the head, and the front. So now you got all the pieces. And as you can see, there's no O-ring in here, because apparently it must have really just went through the, sometimes they come out through the legs, sometimes, they're just stuck on here, which you'll see them. But what you gotta do, this is the bitch part. You gotta take the O-ring, and you gotta put it on this little itty-bitty hook, which I'm gonna do now. See? Got it on the hook. Now the next part is, you're going to take this, and you're going to thread it through the waist. Right through there. As you can see, my Budo, I believe that's his character's name, the part right here is broken, but that shouldn't affect it too much. So let's give it a shot. Alrighty, so now it should look like this once you thread the waist through. Just like so. Sometimes you got to squeeze the O-ring and pull it through. That's usually pretty good, but you got to make it nice and solid too. Tight. And usually that's what the little screwdriver comes into. You can stick it through the O-ring and pull it through, make your life a lot easier. Now here comes another tough part. If you don't have the O-ring flexed enough, sometimes this can be a real bitch. What you got to do is you want to put the O-ring on this part right here. See right there where it's got the circle and like the little, almost like a cross? You put the O-ring basically, as you can see it. Like I said, this is going to be very hard to do, but I'm going to do it and then I'll show you. As you can see, the O-ring is now around it. I'm actually holding it in place because this is another part where your patience is going to come into fold. If I let go, sometimes it will fall forward if you are lucky and you hold it for a long period of time. It will stay, thank God, because this is, like I said, this is where your patience is going to wear thin. because now the hard part is you have to put the arms back on. So I'm going to try to lay it down without it flipping. Alright, now you just put the arms. Now you want to put them in the little, like I said, this is harder than it looks, in the little groove. And then the arms in the little groove. Yeah, see how this is, like I said, patience. Because you want to kind of get them to dangle a little bit. But the only way for me to really do that is kind of actually pick it up. But I'm trying to show you what it's going to look like. And then once you put the arms in the little itty bitty grooves right there, like I said, this is harder to do. If I had a tripod, it'd be a lot easier. So you leave them in there, you know, obviously. And then you're going to put the head on. You put the head in there, and then obviously you put the chest piece on. So that's how you would do it. Let me put them together, and then I'm going to show you another part. Just also wanted to show you what a broken O-ring looks like. That's what they usually look like on there from a different figure. Flop it out. Yeah, there we go. Same exact thing, just old and crusty, and you can see very worn. Crazy stuff. As you can see, he is back together. I didn't screw the piece in, but what he should look like is, like I said, you should have the arms dangling down, usually like that, when you put the chest piece on, and the head. The head, you kind of want to let it wiggle a little bit, and then when you can seal it, when you seal it, you'll still have movement with the head, but it won't be as it was, obviously. And the arms should also be pretty solid. As you can see, they're kind of loose right now, but when you put the screw in there and tighten it, you'll be fine. So that's basically it. I mean, and plus you don't want to over-tight your screw either, tighten. And as you can see, his legs are together now. His legs are solid. You know, it's not wiggling at all. Like when you wiggle, it doesn't, you know, flop over like, let's see. Let's find one that's kind of getting there. Nope. These are all my G.I.joes I have left. Show you the assortment. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they are all in pretty good shape. Alright, so I don't have one that would wiggle. Some ones you lean them forward and like their legs would wiggle and, you know, stuff like that, but that's basically it. It's not hard to do, but it does take patience. Like I said, you gotta kind of just go slow and take your time. And that's it. I hope everyone enjoyed this. I know there's probably much better videos online how to do it. I can't talk today. You know what it is, I'm tired. It's early. And but at least it's something. You get kind of a basic idea on how to put them together. And it works pretty good. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Please like, comment, all that good stuff. And it's not the size of your cave that matters. It's what you have in it. And I will now have fixed G.I. Joe soon. Later, everyone.